YouTube, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I finally got around to doing this video you guys have been requesting for a long time. It's my aiming tips video. Basically, this is a secret to my warm-up. This is what I do every morning before I stream and I get on and dominate the Warzone scene. So I hope this little aiming video helps you guys out. This is basically what I did when I started competitive gaming, and to get myself up to that next level with everybody else and all the professional gamers. I hope this helps you guys out, and if it does, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Recommend it to your friends that need aiming tips or aiming improvement. And if you guys, want to, come hang out with me on my live stream. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/Mutex. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support, and have yourselves a wonderful day.
And your side. Maybe come back.
I downed one. I downed two. Oh my god. I just world start. What's up, YouTube? You guys have been requesting me to do an aiming setup video. So basically just like a little aiming tips video to help you guys practice your aim or whatnot, so you could shoot a little straighter. Because I know some of you guys have been having problems with your accuracy. And you guys keep asking me like, yo, how are you able to control your 20/20 sensitivity so well? Well, basically I'm going to give you guys a little trick to my warm-up. So this is basically what I do every day before I get on. I set up bots, and I just practice my shooting. And when I say practice my shooting, though, it's not just killing the bots and shooting them. There's specific things that I do that most people won't realize that I'm doing. So first and foremost, you're centering. Now, some people don't understand what centering is. If you guys see the white crosshairs on my screen, whenever I sprint, it goes away. See? But when I stop moving, the crosshairs are there. And if you're walking, the crosshairs are still there, right? So what I use to center is this little white dot whenever I'm sprinting. Centering is basically having your crosshairs ready in front of every doorway or potential area you're going to find an enemy. So are you going to fucking find an enemy aiming at the ground like this? Running around like this? No. I see a lot of people doing this whenever they play. They're running around like this, and then whenever they see someone, they aim up to shoot them, which is bad. All right, so you want to always be centered, always ready for a gunfight, so you barely have to use your analog stick. If you're already aiming in the direction your enemy's going to be at, look, you barely have to aim. Like, look, I'm centered at the door. I barely have to aim. Like, you see what I mean? I'm centered outside the door. I barely have to aim. Like, it's just all about centering. That's why my aim is so good on 20/20, because I'm able to control my centering. See? And I barely have to move my aim. So that's one thing you want to practice is your centering. It's very, very important your centering is good all the time, because whether you're warmed up or not, your shot will never be super, super bad. If you're always centered, your accuracy is going to be like decent, like no matter what. So that's the secret behind professional gameplay, where people just have really, really good accuracy. It's their centering. Their centering is always on point. If you don't have good centering, you're not going to be able to shoot as good as the pros, or as some of your favorite streamers. Another thing I want to show you guys is this little warm-up that I do. This is my famous no aim assist warm-up. I basically started this back in Black Ops 4. That's when I started doing it like a lot. So basically you disable aim assist on whatever sensitivity you're on, and you do your best to shoot to like get warmed up with it. So like I've been doing this for a while now. I personally don't need aim assist for the most part to like shoot straight. It's like my accuracy has gotten to that point because I've been doing this for years, right? It's very hard though, don't get me wrong. Like, you're probably not going to be accurate at all the first couple times unless you guys are absolute monsters. But after a good bit, dude, like once you feel warmed up on the sense, like and without aim assist, you'll feel like when you turn it back on, you'll have aimbot. It's absolutely insane. So like this warm-up here is like probably the best warm-up I've ever done for myself. You just turn off aim assist. You make sure you're centered all the time, right? Always make sure you're centered for a gunfight. And eventually, once you feel warmed up without aim assist, like once you're actually shooting straight, Like, see, eventually you don't need aim assist. Like, You know what I mean? Like eventually with your warm up, you'll notice like you'll start shitting on bots like you have aim assist on. Like it just forces you to focus a lot more on your accuracy than relying on your aim assist. So when you turn on your aim assist, like when you turn it back on, you become an absolute laser beam. It's a really good warm up. So just put on bots, you know, 11 bots. Hackney Yard's my favorite map, and do this over and over again. Like for me, it took me around like, for me to get warmed up back in BO4, like I would take me like around like 200 bots, like the first year I started doing this, and eventually like I could just do this for like maybe 50 bots, and I was already warmed up, right? So around 200 bots sounds good. After 200 bots, maybe like 100 bots without aim assist, and then, you know, 100 bots with aim assist. This is like the average, right? But like when I was very passionate, I basically would shoot like 500 to 1,000 bots a day on BO4, like just to make sure my accuracy was just next level. Like whenever I was just chatting up with my friends and just vibing out, I would just turn on a bot lobby and I would just do this and just practice my accuracy, right? This is the best way to practice your accuracy. And this is no aim assist. Like you see how like just fluent it feels for me. If I could do this on 2020, I'm sure you could do it on your Sense. You know what I mean? So I would just do this just for hours, basically, like hours and hours and hours, bro. Like the most bots I've shot was like 2,000 bots, 2,200 something. I had a picture on Twitter a while ago. I don't know if I still have it there, but I've shot 2,000 bots before. Like this is the best warm up. If you notice, all the good players do this, all the pros do this, everyone shoots bots. Like it's really important. It's the best way to warm up your accuracy. Now the last tip I want to give you guys is when you turn your aim assist back on, start testing your limits. And what I mean by testing your limits, basically start trying to hit snapshots. When you feel warmed up and you feel like your accuracy is good, try to hit nutty shots. Like try to test yourself. Like I know this bot's going to be around the corner, right? So I'm going to center off of him and I'm going to snap on him, right? That's a really good warm up to do. Like I know the bot's going to be on my left based off my radar. I'm just going to snap. This is a really good warm up too. Like this, like practicing your snaps is really important. It's what helps you world start people, right? So it's like that's eventually you're just gonna start snapping and just practicing your world star shots, right? I mean, I know a bot's gonna be on my right, so I'm just gonna work on my snap. You see, like I'm snapping onto the guy. I'm trying to hit shots that are harder than like the regular centered shot. You know what I mean? This will help you like in a scenario where you aren't supposed to win the gunfight. You will win it. You know what I mean? This will help you just hit the nuttiest snaps. So try practicing shots that you can't fucking hit. Like for me at this point, what I've been practicing is my 360s. My snaps are good now, so like I tried a 360 so I could hit that shit on stream during Warzone matches. You guys, for the people that watch my Warzone streams, you guys know what I'm talking about. So that's what I do now. I get into free for all after I'm warmed up. I just do a couple 360s. I get my 360s warmed up, you know. So when I get inside a Warzone match, I can hit that shit easily. You know what I mean? And this is something like that I conjured up myself, right? It's not like 100% foolproof. I hope it helps you. But this is what I did that helped me. You know, everybody's different. You can add your own twist to your own, you know, warm up. And this is what I do basically. I hope this helps you guys out in any way possible. It helped me out immensely. And best of luck in your matches. And I hope your accuracy just drastically improves, man.